Hi, this is Claire again with the full moon cards. And last time we had a high risk video. I was not aware of this. I totally forgot because we had the world card, and I had a video banned because of the world card previously. This time, luckily, it did not happen. Maybe they became a little bit more aware that this is just art. You know, a naked body is just a naked body, first of all. So. Yes, with my innocent German and European mind, I sometimes really forget these things because it's just art, you know. Sometimes I think of RuPaul, who said famously, "We are all naked and the rest is drag." So this is like, you know, for a German mind, I really forget these things sometimes. So I hope we won't have banned videos in the future. And thank you for reminding me. Because yes, it's strange to think about these things, and I don't want to have my videos banned, of course, but it is just art, right? And there are some things in life, not everything is sensual. Some things are just bodies. So yes, and art, and it is nothing to it, really nothing. Yes, because when you get aroused by these things, you are really easy to impress. So this just for the last video. Let's start with the full moon cards now. We see a beautiful mix. There is no tower, no devil, no death cards, no 10 of swords. So everything is fine, but we have to think about some things. Our first card is a 10 of wands. And with this card, it's important not to get overwhelmed. And it is not so easy not to get overwhelmed with this card. First of all, we are here with the wands, and the wands is the element of fire. So this is our tendency to, yes, to be creative, to do things. This is our willpower, right? The element of fire, of course, is not its cliche. Sometimes people, when I tell them, well, you have a wands card, and they this is the element of fire, and they are like, oh, no, I'm not a drama queen, you know? Of course, you don't have to be a drama queen to have a relationship to the element of fire. Yes, this candle is also fire. Fire is the warmth of a beautiful sunset. Fire is our body temperature. Fire is so many things that are not drama. Yes, so each element, of course, has a drama factor to it, but this is just one aspect among many. And with this card, coming back to this, we are here with the number 10. And the number 10 means this is the highest number. Yes? So this is like you have a lot on your plate in this element. And the element of fire is our passion, it is our drive, it is what we want to do. Also topics like inspiration, creativity, and so on. So this is really our, yes, what needs fuel in us. Yes? And like a candle needs fuel to burn too, right? Fire always needs something that it can eat. And here we see that it is a little bit too much that's been eaten. So it's a classical burnout card also. But here we can do something about it. It's not like a 10 of swords situation where you just can quit and this is all you can do. Here we can do something. It is not the swords, luckily. So take off some of these wands. And the problem with this card in everyday tarot reading is often the same. It is you have many small tasks at hand, things you have to accomplish, things you have to do. And the problem with this is that these tasks for themselves, they look really small and doable. Yes, I can do this. This is not a problem. But taken together, there's some. You really get a problem because this is too much. Right? So this is about letting go, doing less, finding what sparks joy, to quote Marie Kondo. Yes, but it is really about this because I know from my life and I know from the lives of many other people, when you start to eliminate things that are not necessary and tasks that have not to be done immediately or at all, it often boils down to tasks that have to be done and you forget about the fun part of life. Yes, then you, of course, you have shortened your list of to-dos, but it's not funny anymore. So you really have to think about balance when it comes to this card, to insert some funny things too. This is really important, yes, because otherwise you are just like a robot doing one task after the other, and this drains your energy. We are here to remind us, we are here with the element of fire. So fire needs a little bit passion. It needs like your favorite books, your favorite films, or whatever you like. Yes, music, art, I don't know, manga. I really appreciate graphic novels and manga. This is something that came new to my life because of my child being, of course, Pokemon, a big topic. And so I got into Japanese and Asian pop culture a little bit and found interesting things for adults too. So very, very interesting storytelling and things like that. Yes, find something that you are passionate about that gives you a little bit, yes, a spark of joy to Mary Kondo, also from Asia, from Japan. So find your sparks of joy. Everyone has unique things, and life keeps surprising you what this can be. Yes, like you find a new way of music, a new genre, or you find an old one, like from your teen days, what you listened there at this time. For me, example. I recently discovered old Love Parade. You know Berlin, the Love Parade, rave and techno culture in the early 2000s or the late 1990s. So this was like a flashback to this time, which was so easy somehow in many ways and very open to life and very open-minded to people. So these are just examples. I'm going off topic, but please keep in mind, yes, you put out what is too much, but don't just spill the fun. Yes, don't put all the fun out. Keep it and be positive about your life and find what gives you the spark of fire. Yes, what nurtures your fire. Fire always needs something to eat or to be nurtured from. So find something that gives you the fuel, you could say, right? Right, so this is all about balance, finding your balance. And here is a card that immediately helps you with this, the Three of Pentacles. And when we are with the Pentacles, we are in the element of Earth, and this means practical things. Yes, this does not apply just to your thoughts and your feelings and things like that. This is things you really do. Often in real life, it has to do with your body, with sports, with your home, how you do your home and how you decorate and how you declutter or whatever. It's also about hobbies that are practical, or your garden, or whatever you have on your plate. It could be walking, going for a walk regularly in a park nearby or something like that. Really, it can be many things. Cooking, eating, yes, the beautiful things of life. So it's yes, the sensual part, with your senses, which you can really feel. Yes, so this is a general topic with this card. It's real life. We can put it like this. It's real life. And with the Three of Pentacles, you see here, they are building a cathedral, something really big. And you have here I don't know what Steinmetz is in English. the mason, is it mason? Maybe it's mason. So, someone who is working with stones. You have a monk and you have an architect. This is a word in English. With a plan how to make the building. So you see different people working together for one goal. And this is a very important hint, especially these days, from this card, where many people try to make everything perfect in their life, and they want to be perfect in every area of life. And when we are true to ourselves, most of us have like 2 or 3 gifts where they are really good at. And then there is the rest, where we are average or worse. So we have a saying in our region, which is the dear God gave not everything to one person. And this is a nice translation. It means God has not given everything to one person or bestowed every gift to any person, right? It is like, it's totally natural that you are good with some topics and not so good with others. And this is just how life is, right? So don't try to be the best in every aspect. Search for people who can help you with the parts you are not so good at, because they have more experience and they share this experience. This can be friends, this can be family, colleagues, people you get to know. These days, of course, it can be from the internet, it can be social media, it can be books, it can be videos on YouTube, everything. Yes. So, of course, when the cards were made, you had like books and you had people, and this was it. But now we have many possibilities, and everything that has a real influence in your life is real, right? If it's digital or if it's tangible, so to say, this does not matter. It's a real influence, it's a real inspiration, and so it has an impact, right? So it's not like a virtual life and real life. There is no like a border between these two. It's just one life. Yes, so this card really encourages you to get help, to get support, to get what you are missing from others, which are better than you at this special part you are searching for. And this is really not wrong. You cannot be an expert in everything in your life, and you cannot be perfect in everything of your life. I think many of us stress out because of this, because we try to be perfect with our children and in our job, and then we want to have good food on our table. It, of course, self-cooked and organic and this and that. And you can apply this like endlessly, and social media is firing us up on these things. And of course you do sports. I mean, you don't have time and you have to sleep sometime, but yes, of course I also do sports and I have interests, and sometimes it's just too much. So stick to what you are really good at and what gives you your fire, right? But don't try to over accomplish, because it just leaves you burned out. Yes. And these cards really go well together, because here you get what you hear might try to fix yourself without success because you are lacking in this topic. And it's totally okay to lack in some topics, right? It's not uncommon. It's for every person the same. It's just today we have social media and we have the impression, because of some beautiful photos, that some people have it all and nobody has it all. I mean, just think of celebrities and so on, how often they are going through problems with drugs, alcohol, and so on, addictions. So nobody has it all. It's just a beautiful facade. Yes, and we have to remind ourselves of this, especially these days. And this card is really about building something, about the passion to do something. So don't let yourself be taken back just because you don't know some things or you're not good at them. Use the knowledge and what others are able to give to you to get what you want. Yes, humanity was always about working together, okay? We always also have a certain tendency to crush our heads. I don't know how you say this in English, but you know what I mean. But on the other hand, we do things together. Yes, we were always meant to do things together in small groups. So yes, it's not a failure if you need others. It's just being human. Yes? So this card. And then we have the Emperor. And the Emperor, this is German, der Herrscher, which means the Emperor. The Emperor is yes, you see him, he is stern, right? He has this mountains behind him. So this is very grave, this is very heavy. Yes, a heavy card. This is very fitting for this time of the year, of course. It has a link to the Aries zodiac. We also have here some symbols. And he is about structure, order, law, bureaucracy, things we all don't like. No, I'm just joking. It always depends on where you are in life right now. So if you wish for order, and if you want to get your stuff done, and you want to write a list, and you want to get structure into everything, he is your best friend. Yes, but if you are on the other side of the spectrum, and you want to break free, and you want to no more rules, I already feel like I'm living in a prison, then he is your arch enemy. So it always depends. And I have to mention one thing I also said in the German version of the video. Sometimes the cards are our best helpers when we struggle against them. This is something that gets often overlooked in tarot readings, so I want to mention it here. For example, there is this typical story every tarot reader can tell you, because we all have been through it when we are long enough in the business. This is a couple coming to you, and they are at the point of separating. And then they really see the death card or something similar in their reading, which says, yes, separation. And then they start to struggle against it. They see this card, and this card shows them, oh, the end is really near. And this makes something. This moves something in them. And then they start to struggle against this card. No, I don't want this to end. I fight against it, right? And so they start to fight, and then they reinvigorate their relationship, however you say this in English. It starts again because they saw it coming, and this left such a big impression in them that they started to strive, and that they started to fight against it. And so they made their way. So sometimes the cards are to struggle against, right? Sometimes you have a reading and there is this one card and you are just like, no way. We are not going there. And you start to fight, right? And this is the intelligence, the internal intelligence, I don't know how to say this elegant in English, that's living in the cards. Sometimes they are not fooling us, but they are pushing us on the right way with making us struggle against them. And we start to fight against them. And we are like, no way, no, we don't do it like this. I fight, right? So tarot reading is not just about fluffy cotton bells and things like that. It's not just sugar-coated stuff also. Sometimes the cards or the spirits, it is my way of reading the cards. You will have your own philosophy, but the spirits and the helpers that are talking to us through the cards, they know what we need. And sometimes they push us. Just like, okay, I can show her many beautiful cards and she won't move. So I show her one dirty card and she will move in the right direction. So sometimes our spiritual helpers are a bit fierce, right? And or the universe, or however you want to call it, every angels, power animals, what is your thing? Goddesses, gods, energies, however you want to perceive it or you perceive it, right? So sometimes they are fierce. And this helps also. So it's not just fluffy. Reading cards can be really something you struggle with. And in the end, it helps you. Often these cards you struggle with are like a shortcut. It's like you could go on, and one day you would find out yourself. Or the cards are like a stumbling block. You stumble over it, and then you are where you should be. Right? So this is also a way of our spirit helpers to help us. Yes, so we don't like it always, but it's helpful in the end. So yes, this is what life is about. So sometimes it's struggle and sometimes it's nice. So don't be surprised when something like this shows up in your readings. It does not mean you did anything wrong. It means they want to wake you up. Yes, and they are a little bit more strict this time. So when we put these cards together, you can really read these two as a pair. You have too much on your plate, less is more, and my personal recommendation, don't forget the fun, right? Don't put everything out and forget the fun. Leave some fun inside and get rid of some things that are not necessary or immediately to be done, right? This is just too much and your fire will burn out if you do this. Also, helping with this is the Three of Pentacles. Really get help from others who know more about this topic. Yeah, you don't have to know everything yourself. Often the result, and we are here for good results, right? The result will be better if you take help, or you how you say in English, accept help, we would say in German. If you accept help from others and they know what they are doing and you simply wouldn't know it, or you wouldn't know it at their level of experience and expertise. So don't be shy about this. We are humans. We were never meant to work out everything ourselves. Yes, we are different and everyone has his strengths, and when we join them, we can reach good goals. We can make it happen, right? So whatever, it can be books, it can be social media, it can be real life. This is not the thing here. Everything is equally valuable, but get some help, get some inspiration from outside, and you will make it. Yes, and here we have the Emperor, and this totally depends on where you are standing in life right now. Do I want to break free? Like Freddie Mercury, I want to break free. So then break free, then struggle with him, right? Sometimes it's good to struggle against the cards, as I have said it. And if you need a little bit more order and you are like, oh, I have too much on my plate and it's like everything is flying around me and I really need to nail it down and I want to make a list and I want to make a plan and I want to do it like the rules are saying it because it's a good way, then do it. Go for it. Yes, he can be really helpful. He is a bit boring. This is right. He is not the creative kind, but sometimes we need this structure and this like order, and everything is on its place and I know how to do it and I don't have to be creative because I know where everything is, and then I can go and make something out of it, right? So these are these cards. These are the full moon cards for this time, and we will see each other in the next full moon again.